Good morning, scholars. Today, as we work with X marks the spot, we're also going to work with our heart words. So I'm going to put a big heart. Heart words are, it tells us right here, read it. Ingrain that in your brain. Heart words do not look, and I'm going to put my eyeballs, look the way they sound. So you have to memorize them. They do not look the way they sound. So you have to memorize them by heart. Let's read our two heart words. Read them with me. Off, of. Remember, of is O-F. It's not spelled U-V the way it sounds. We spell it O-F. Off and of. And then we're going to fill in these sentences that they have using our heart words. Write and say the heart word of 3 times. Ooh. They want you to write it numerous times to ingrain it in your brain. And look what it says. Write and say. Just what we've been doing. We've been writing and saying them as we learn them. We're ingraining them into our brain. So of. O-F, of. O-F, of. O-F, of. Done. Now it tells you to do the same thing with off. So you're going to write and say off 3 times. You can do that one on your own. I showed you how to do it here. Now, if you want to pause right now and do it, pause the video and do it right now. Number 3, circle. So we're going to circle. Circle the 2 words. If you want to write the number 2 above it, you can. Circle the 2 words with double F's. Double. We kind of have to know what that means. And double means 2. So 2 F's in the sentence. So let's see. Circle there's 2 words with double F's. The 2 F's jumped off the cliff. So you're going to find the words with the 2 F's and you're going to circle them. I'm not going to do that for you because I think you can do that one all by yourself. The next section. Fill in the blanks. Now we do these all the time. We use our heart words and we fill them into blanks. So let's see. Write. So we're going to write the heart word of or off in these blanks. Piece of cake. You can look right here to see how to spell them. You don't even have to go up to the top of the page. Let's do one together. You ready? He did not know what to think it. He did not know what to think. And if you say it, read it kind of fast, the word will probably just pop into your head. Let's try that again. Pop into your head. He did not know what to think of it. Of. He did not know what to think of it. Of is O-F. Of. He did not know what to think of it. Let's jump down to 3. Sometimes 3 might get us. This word right here, opposite. The opposite is the exact other way. So if I said up, the opposite of up, the exact other way would be down. If I said high, the exact other way would be low. If I said hot, the exact other thing would be cold. So the opposite is exactly the other way. If I said right, you'd say left. If I say fast, you'd say slow. So the opposite of the word on is, you're right, off. So let's spell off. O-F, F. And I bet some of you have noticed that off is a floss word. Double the consonant, F, L or S at the end of a single syllable word. So off, you want to write that over there? We can add it. It's our book. Let's annotate it. It's a floss word. I think we even used it back in that lesson. Just a little bit of tidbit of information to show you how everything we've learned is building on new information. Now we're going to go a little further today. This was pretty short, pretty simple. We're going to do the next page, which tells the beginning at the bottom of this page. And we do this every single lesson. We're going to answer well, almost every lesson we do this, we're going to answer these questions using our words. So let's take a look. Use the k plus pattern words, so our pattern words that sound like X, to answer the questions on the next page. Ooh, look at this. Some words will be used more than once. We'll put a star by it. I remember doing that in our last lessons where we could use words more than once. Remember on this page, words can be used more than once, and we had quack and black because they were CK words. And then on the next page, they wanted the QU words, so we used qua again. So remember, they can be used more than once. So these words can be used more than once. However, my list is on this page. I don't want to flip back and forth, so I'm going to remember that I'm going to use the pattern words to answer the questions and that they can be used more than once. Because when I turn the page, if you look on the next page, you will see the pattern word list. So I don't have to flip back and forth to this list because they've got the same list right here. I love when they do that. So we're just going to go through and answer our questions using the pattern words. Remember, they can be used more than once. All right, so let's do a couple of them together. Which two words relate? So there's two words, so if you want to put the number 2 above that question, you can. I'm going to zoom back in for us. Which two words relate, so are similar, are in the same family, to the number 6? So I'm going to go look over here and I'm going to look for words that relate to 6. Next, no. Fax, no. Wax, no. Fix, no. 6th. Ooh, right there is the number 6. So that kind of relates to 6. So I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to write 6th. And I can see my pattern words on the next page. I just start showing them to you on camera. So which two words relate to the number 6? First one is 6th. S-I-X, digraph, T-H, 6th. And there's one more, so I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to continue to read. I already read all of those and they didn't relate to 6. Tax, no. Flex, no. Exit, no. Mix, no. Box, no. Index, no. Relax, no. 6. Ooh, there's the word 6. That definitely relates to the numeral 6. So I'm going to write the word 6 back over here. Which two words relate to the number 6, 6th, and 6? Let's see it, say it here and spell it. S-I-X. Perfect. All right, let's do another one together. Okay, let's do 2. All right, what can you find at the end of some information books? Ooh, I hope you remember this one. We found it in How Do You Know It's Fall? We found it in some other books that we've looked at that are informational. They're full of true facts. What's at the end of a book sometimes? Table of contents? Nope, that's at the beginning. Well, let's go look and see something that's in a book. Next, no. Facts, no. Wax, I hope not. Fix, no. 6th, no. Tax, no. Flex, no. Exit, no. Mix, no. A box, probably not. An index, an index. Remember the index where we can find information in our book? We even have one in our history book. So here's my history book. If I open it to the end, it says right here, index. And it has all the main ideas alphabetized, so I can just look in here if I want to find something out. I think we've used Robin Hood before in our thoughts. If I wanted to find something about Robin Hood, I would look under the R's, and I would see Robin, and there's Robin Hood right there. And then I would just look on page 180 to 185, and I would find things about Robin Hood, and on page 183I. So Robin Hood, right there in our index. So, at the end of an informational book sometimes is an index. So let's write index. See it, say it, hear it, write it. The first part, in, you should know, I, N, dex, D, D, make sure your D's going the right way, E, X, X, index. Awesome. I'm going to do one more with you that I think might cause some problems for some of you, and that would be number 4. So number 4. So skip 3, go down to 4. What is the paper mail that comes through a phone line? Remember, I talked a little bit about it yesterday. Put in the paper, you type out a phone number, it goes through the phone line, and the other person can print it out if they have this type of number. It's called a fax. You're right. So the answer to number 4 is fax. It's paper mail that comes through a phone line. We can even sound that one out. Fax. F A X. 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 Fax. All right. As you go through and continue to fill these sentences out, remember, if you get stuck, just circle it. Go on and see what other ones you can do. And you might have 3 or 4 circled. That's okay. Fill out all the ones you can. And then when you're done, go back and say, well, I didn't do this one, so I'm going to try it again. Try it again. Look at the words you haven't used. Remember, you should be putting a little tick mark by them. Forgot to do that, but you want to do that. And then you look through the words you haven't used and see if they make sense. And if you're really, truly stuck, go ask an adult for help, or older brother or sister, but remember to use your manners and to wait patiently if you have to. All right, I know you can do it. Till next time, go out and do great works.